All right, welcome back, everybody. We had some major fucking technical problems during that last episode, as you probably saw. Our recording software fucked up on us twice, so we even came back and started apologizing again, and then had to fix that.
So here we go for round 3.
We lost a little bit of footage. I didn't do anything too interesting on the game. And we did talking wise is rehash the apology that we had in the last episode. Yeah. So, do the thing.
Yeah. So we weren't trying to be intentionally sexist. It's really more of a complaint of teenagers in general, where you're first discovering how the world works, and you're a little bit angry, and you're not used to taking in other points of view.
Oh, blah blah. And we've heard this 1,000 times. Oh wait, have they not heard this?
No, they haven't heard this 1,000 times. Okay. So let me renege that statement.
Don't say that word.
Renege?
Is that not horrible?
No, that's. I'll Google it in a minute. No, that's perfect. It's Irish for something. I don't know. But
I mean, I grew up hearing that word, and then later in life thought it was probably racist. And then even later in life learned that it wasn't. And I'm like, what the? But you could still say that?
It's just the one syllable harkens back to a bad word.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah. But
I mean, I thought that's...
Back to not being sexist.
I thought that's the word. Okay, go on.
Yeah, so the point was teenagers were just not equipped to actually debate anything, ever. It was basically defending each other's emotions without ever putting your emotions aside and trying to learn something new. And then we talked about the same thing kind of happened in college, but in college it was the first time where you could try to have a debate, and there were a few good moments. Like in philosophy class, if you brought up, you're trying to debate what is pure good and evil, do they really exist, you know.
And then someone would say Hitler.
Someone would say Hitler. Godwin's law kicked in, and...
oh my god. So, my philosophy class definitely proved Godwin's law, which, for those that don't know, it means debates inevitably will link back to Hitler.
Yeah, well, whenever you're questioning ethics and good and bad, the first thing you jump to is, well, what is bad? Well, Hitler was bad, and there's your starting point.
Or it could be, it's with any topic, like, murder is always wrong. Well, would you
kill Hitler?
Would you kill Hitler if it could prevent the death or cause the Holocaust?
Yeah, whatever it was. So Hitler was the focal point of ethics.
And also Jesus got brought up almost as often.
He was the antidote to Hitler. Yeah. It was great.
It'll cure all your wounds.
Yeah, well, we couldn't even debate specifics. We didn't know any specific things to talk about which involved ethics. We just knew school sucked. So you try to bring in some nice-sounding, pretentious issue, and then you talk about Jesus, and well, what about Jesus and Hitler? And that would take up the whole class.
Yeah, then everything would happen there.
Yeah, so college wasn't... I don't know, a real expansion of the mind as much as a bunch of kids finding out how dumb we sounded. My experience was pretty cool. I did a lot of dumb things. I remember I found the flying spaghetti monster as an atheist icon and thought, ooh, how edgy. And
ooh, how creative.
No, edgy. I was trying to be edgy then. I was trying very hard.
We're worried about creativity.
Well,
that was secondary to edginess. How many people can I offend? With the facts, Jack.
Yeah, the cold hard truth that only I can take. So I put that on the front door, and
that was a thing that greeted people at our door.
Yeah, we were dumb enough to leave it open sometimes. So
that was a mistake.
That was a mistake. You go into college, and I think that we went to University of Akron, which is a pretty, I don't know, like middle class, like state school.
I don't know how to quantify it. It's the only college I've been to.
Yeah, well, okay, middle class white school. Mainly. And they told us when we moved into the dorm room, like, everyone's your friend, leave your doors open, we're going to have an awesome time, don't question anything.
It's a 24-hour pizza party, and you're invited.
Woo! So, yeah, everyone on the floor really did go around and you look in the doors, see what's going on, meet people. The problem was...
the people sucked?
Yeah, well, our neighbor across the hall was a pothead and had some really interesting friends, who I also offended without meaning to a few times.
The problem really wasn't that he was a pothead.
No,
the problem was he was like a frat bro.
Well, yeah, he was a frat bro with. He went over the edge though. I mean, he had like the black lights, the Bob Marley poster, the like the rave stereo system that he like someone was always in his room, baked or stoned or drunk.
Yeah, I mean it's an okay way to spend your time, Dish.
Yeah,
To be certain.
they can do that. I don't really care. But he was annoying to talk to.
He was. I mean, that was the real problem. Is he wasn't a very good person.
Yeah, pretty much.
Was it interesting or fun?
No, not at all.
I'll be crayed. But go on.
Yeah. Oh, but what was another thing I did? Another dumb thing I did was well, I'm still kind of proud of it in a dumb way. Towards the end, I decided to get a mohawk for no reason. So I bought.
Yes, you did.
And then, here's the other dumb thing. So, shaved off the sides, left the top long, and tried to comb it and stuff. But in the sides, I left about, I don't know, a quarter of an inch of hair, so you could actually kind of like carve in something, with like the really close razor setting. And so on my left, I got the screw attack symbol.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, the 2 lightning bolts.
Both from this very game and the website, Screw Attack.
Yeah, so I got it looked really cool. I was really proud of it. Matt carved into the side of my left head, or the left side of my head. So I got the 2 lightning bolts, and then on the right side, I got the 4 bars from the Black Flag logo.
Henry Wallens!
Yes, Henry Wallens, one of my heroes. And so on the left, I had 2 lightning bolts, and on the right, I had 4 blocks, 4 ominous-looking bars. And I had a mohawk, and I was very pale and tall and angry looking. So I looked like a skinhead
Yeah,
and didn't know it.
Well, you looked even more like a skinhead after you shaved the mohawk off. And the thing about Ed is that he's got a very adaptive face. And by that I mean, when he wore glasses,
I looked Buddhist.
he looked like a temple monk. And when he didn't,
I looked fucking evil.
he looked like he was about to kill some black people.
Yeah, like I was gonna go curb stomping. So
Oh shit, am I stuck? I think I fucked myself. Let's see if I can get out.
yeah, I just kind of blended in to my own peril. So no, I did a lot of dumb shit in college and didn't mean to do, including offending people, whether or not they were used to taking different points of view in or not.
Yeah, that was the thing with, like, you would go into, like, a crowded room, and just say something trying to get a reaction, and I was like, Ed, these people aren't used to having things said at them that they don't instantly agree with. That isn't, like, did you see the latest shopping sports game?
Wait, are you doing an impression of normal people talk?
Yes! Trying to figure it out, man.
Okay, I mean, no, one thing that we did that probably threw someone off was, remember Mackenzie from college?
Yeah.
Guy down the hall.
Not a woman.
Yeah, he was a dude.
Dude named Mackenzie.
And he was a football player too, I think. But for whatever reason, we hung out with him a little bit.
For like a day.
For like a day. And then...
My dinner with Andre Mackenzie.
And then after that, like, we're like, okay, we'll try to, be his friend. And we popped over and...
He didn't really want anything to do with
No,
us.
he didn't want anything to do with us. So,
Imagine that.
yeah, so, no, I'm very aware that all the inside jokes I have and whatever opinions I have and stuff, it's not, I don't know, user-friendly. You can't walk into someone's room and just spout Patton Oswalt jokes and expect them to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no, we did that in college.
Patton Oswalt's a comedian.
Yes, he's... Or like right now, the audience, if you don't know Patton Oswalt, check him out.
See, you still do it.
Yeah, so still guilty. I'm very niche. That's why I found out in college. I'm very niche.
I mean, I think a lot of people find that out in college, that they're like, oh, like, I'm into things, and not everyone is into those things, and maybe I shouldn't go into a room and be like, hey guys, that's like, fucking Louis C.K.'s, well, I mean, he's pretty mainstream now, so
Yeah.
I think people know him pretty well. But bad example.
I know, but I mean, no, if you do that now, even with like the atheist stuff, if you threw that in someone's face, one, you're playing into a stereotype.
Yeah.
That you think is justified, it's not.
Which, by the way, I don't fucking. There was a small phase of time where I was like, like kind of anti-religious, I guess, because I was just rebelling against my own heritage. Heritage.
That's kind of true.
The way
you're inherent.
the way I was raised, I should say. But now I could fucking give a shit about what you or me or anyone believes in. Like, seriously, I don't care.
The cool thing is, once you move out and you go back to see your parents, at least my parents had this change. You move out, it's been like a year or two. They kind of realize you're not coming back, and suddenly you don't ever have to talk about your beliefs ever. It doesn't come up. They're just happy to have you over for dinner. It doesn't matter. It truly doesn't matter. You could turn, satanic lesbian after sex change, in my case. And they'd be mildly concerned, but after the first 2 or 3 times you go back, they don't care. They truly do not care. It's kind of liberating in a very anticlimactic way.
I really don't like this room. I'm gonna fuck this. You gotta time the bomb so it puts you up on the rack at the right moment and draw. It's stupid. Just getting out of here. Oh yeah, I forgot to. There's a game still going.
Oh shit, yeah. I was gonna mention though, like there was a time in college where you were deeply into politics. Towards the very beginning, I thought.
When I first got there,
because I didn't watch a Daily Show before I really met you in college. Like that wasn't on my radar.
Yeah, I started college in 2008, which if you're
We're proud of that year.
Well, it's important because if you're really young, which most of you probably knows, but if you're really young, you may not know that was the well. I'm guessing you would know this, but that was
look in textbooks chapter 23.
That was the year that Obama got elected president, and I was really into politics at the time, and I voted for Obama in 2008, and that was definitely the most I was into politics. Ever since then, I could fucking give a shit again. With religion, my stance on religion and politics to this day are still, who cares? My God. I would rather talk about anything else in the entire world than talk about religion or politics.
Yeah, I have a weird feeling I'll come back to it in a few years, but
I'm gonna die. I'm fucking this up so bad.
But anyway, I haven't voted in probably like 8 years or something. I voted like the first chance.
You voted for Babar in 2008.
Yeah, no, that's true. Fuck, what's his name?
The elephant cartoon.
No, not the elephant cartoon. Bob Barr, the libertarian guy.
Bob Barker.
Yes, I think I voted for him in 2008, on principle that I borrowed from a friend. I didn't even do my own political research. I just had a really smart libertarian friend. I go, that sounds good. I'll take that.
Libertarianism always sounds good. And you're like,
well,
the people that come to represent it, you're like, oh, okay.
Well, yeah, Ron Paul scares me. No,
again, without getting too political, say what I mean.
Okay,
I don't want that to be a facet of the show, honestly. As Matt and Ned talk about how atheism's super great in politics. So.
I'm also behind on comedy, if that helps. I haven't found new comedy in 2-3 years. I'll be right back.
Oh, you'll be right back. Okay. I mean, it's not like we're in the middle of something. All right, so Ed just decided to leave. Actually, this would be a good time for an episode break. So next time on Matt and Ed Play, Ed comes back.
Don't tell them I'm back.
They don't know. They have no idea.